So I was just checking the fitting, and obviously when you put this in the holes, the handrail knobs, they need to line up, and that's just about the case. It's just about the case here, and the back needs to line up, and that needs to line up, something like that. That's about right. That's about right. I might just remove a little bit from the top here, so I've got a little bit more room to play with, because when I put it in like this, if I look at the arch of the roof of the back, it's not quite in line the same as this side, so I think it needs to go up a little bit. So I'll just remove a little bit from that side and the same on the other side, so we've got enough room to play with the file. See, it's lined up now there. So I've just taken a little bit from the top off. I'm going to do the same with the other side, and then we should be alright. Let me check the other side. Yeah, it's just a little bit short as well, so I'm going to remove just a little bit from the top of this side, and then we're ready to go. So let's, as per usual, before soldering, we'll just clean the faces up with the fibre brush, and then we'll crack on with soldering. Clamp it up and solder it. Another side. So, okay, we're all set up. Let's go for the first one and hope that the plastic doesn't melt on the clamps. Very difficult to get to it. Oh, there it goes. Have a look. I think it's gone yet. There it is. It's still a bit warm. There's a little bit of overrun, but I'm gonna be working at that with cleaning it up. On the inside, you can see that there. That's all right. I'm quite happy with that. Very good. Solid. So now we'll crack on with the other side. Give the solder paste a stir. Put it on. Wouldn't surprise me if once I finish soldering that I've got to just drill out these handrail holes a little bit more. So I think about that much will do. So let's clamp it up and get soldering. So, oh, there's a plane going overhead, but anyway, we'll continue. Let's get this last bit done. Quite difficult to get at. There it goes, bubbling. There it goes, other side. Don't know whether you guys can see that, probably can't. Yeah. So again, we'll let it cool off and then we'll see what we've got. Okay, I think it's cooled off enough now. Have a feel. Yeah. So we'll take the clamps off. And the other one. So let's have a look at this one. Looks fine there. Good joint on the inside. Bring it up, see if we can see that. Let me see if I can get that in focus any better. I'm quite happy with that. That's a good one. Well pleased. Not really got that much to clean up on it either. So that's that. Let's put it down and we'll have a look at it. Right, so there it is. Those bits and pieces are complete now. So well pleased with how it's progressing. So I think what I'll do now, before cleaning it all up, I'll just to make sure it's okay, is I'll just make up the hinge roof and make sure that fits okay. And then if that's all alright, then we'll go into a session of cleaning up the soldered joints and giving the brasswork a general clean up. So there it is. So now we're going to quickly move on to the cab roof. The cab roof has got a hinge, and there's various there's two countersunk screws that go in here to hold the hinge to the roof, and then there's some other screws, washers and nuts that hold the whole assembly to the cab. So we'll start by bending the hinge. So we'll just get in here and just bend this over. See if that's alright. Crack on with the other side. So there we go. Then we'll continue with the build. Okay, so this is the roof. Bent him over and it's going to be fitting on like that, so that when the cab roof's on, this slot is vertically down. So what I've got my 8BA countersunk screw that's going to go through there. Just put the screwdriver down like that. I've got the nut. Yeah, it's roughly it started. There's one. Get the other countersunk screw out. There we go. Get him on here. Back up. Yep. There's that guy. So let's have a look. See if we can get them parallel first. Put it in the middle. Let's get it in the middle first. Sorry about that. About something like that. Give it a turn. It's not in the middle. Put it in the middle. Oh, about there. 8BA spanner. So let's get the body in. So here's the body. So the idea is that it fits on here like that. So what we'll do now, I'll just put these screws on the side. Okay, got one side on. That way you can see that in there. Got one side on, so we're just going to give the other side a go. Put the other side in. Okay, there's the ring. Put some blue tack on the spanner, line him up and see if we can get this sorted. I think that's it. What I'll do now, I just need to tighten them up just a little bit. They need to be loose, but not too loose. And we'll just, just trial fitting here. Oh, you can. Oh, I can put it there. You can see it better. Now that's it. Okay. see if that fits. You can move the hinge. Let's see if it's equal on both sides for now, and the answer is no. It needs to, the roof line needs to go that way a little bit, so I'll try and do that first. Undoing these a bit. Let's get them so they are right. So it's okay now. Just feeling it with my fingers. About there. That's looking better. Yeah. What I'm going to do now is tighten these. Okay, what I've done, I've tightened one up, and I wanted to have the groove of the screw horizontal, so I'm going to do the same with the other side. So just checking it's still good, which it is. And you have to be careful with these screws because they're very, and the brass screws, so you can't tighten them too much. So I'll just turn this back to horizontal like that. Open him up, put the screwdriver in the groove like that. That should be it. Let's have a look when it's shut. Yeah. What I might do actually, if you look, there's a lot of thread there. I might try and get rid of some of that thread.